That was good.
But that was good. I do like that. I like our style. I like our flow. I like
our flow, and I like my low, and I like it really low in my O. And I want to get my flow with my O.
Cho.
Yo, Joe, home with the baby.
Like a cholo.
Yo, I like cholo.
Side.
Put it in my mouth like a Rolo.
Dang. Okay, I have to say I love that there's 2 other people in this room
and
literally not
care.
Fazed by a word we're saying.
What do you think they're doing?
I don't know. They're probably like,
I never know what they're doing. Ma, the meatloaf!
We want it now. What is she doing in there? I think I already need more wine. So yeah, give me more wine. I'm like looking at her like, this is recorded, right?
Yeah. That went far.
That one.
Want to know how long a cord goes?
Far.
Far.
All right.
Okay.
I really like
really
this.
Good.
This is really good. This is.
I
thought we were talking about this.
Oh.
This is going really, really
well. I feel like a team now. Does that make you emotional?
It does. Actually, really does.
Oh my God. I love ya. Okay.
Hey guys, it's Erica.
And I'm Brooke.
And we are so happy you decided to spend your Friday with us.
Yeah.
So let's grab some wine and let's answer some questions that the listeners have, shall we?
Yeah. This is Uncorked Mamas.
Well, hello, Brooke.
Hello there.
How are you?
We are doing fine.
All right, so we decided to do something.
Something special.
We decided to do something a little different this week.
Different. But before we get into that.
Oh, yes.
Shout out to Shaleene Mayo, right, for being on with us last week.
Shaleene, you were so sweet. And
we had a blast.
So inspirational. And
yeah,
I love you. I love everything you had to say. So thank you for joining us. If you guys have not listened, go back.
Check it out.
11.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Episode 11. And check out what Shaleene had to say.
Yes, it was very informational. It was a good time, and we appreciate you. So she recommended this wine, and it's called Chloe, and it's a
Pinot Grigio.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, you guys. I know. It's a Pinot Grigio. No, it's
okay.
Pinot Grigio.
Okay,
Pinot Grigio.
She only knows that because before we got on here,
Brooke,
I
she's
had to
calling
tell
me out.
her. I had to tell her.
Pinot Grigio. I think that sounds better.
I actually like the way you say Grigio.
Grigio. You want to try some
Grigio?
Anyways, here I am about to drink it out of the bottle.
Actually, when you say it, I picture Mario Brothers, like Mario. Hey, Mario, do you want some Grigio?
It's a me, Mario. All right. So, Pinot Grigio, Chloe, the bottle has a cute little bow on it. It looks very classy.
Very classy.
I like
it. Cheers.
Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry, Shaleene. Brooke hates it. Let's be honest.
Shaleene, that's a little dry.
It's dry. It's dry, but I think you guys, I can't say it right.
Oh my gosh.
Pinot Grigio is drier.
Yes,
it is. And honestly, usually they're more dry than what I'm tasting. This isn't that dry. This is actually a smooth dry.
I'm trying to smell it. I'm sorry. The smell is not even hitting me.
Oh, you guys, I don't mind it. Okay, no, because I don't like Pinot Grigio. This is good. This is good. Because it's like I'm going to say it again. It's a smooth, dry. Welcome.
I can't. I'm a sniffer. First, I like to really sniff it down so I can really take in the whole, flavor, if you will, because that's what I heard. You're supposed to sniff it, or take a deep sniff, take a deep sniff in, and then you suck it in with your tongue, and you get all the flavors.
Brooke, it's you and me. Okay, we are not classy.
Yeah, it's not going to get any better.
No.
All right.
Okay, so it looks like I'll be drinking the bottle by myself.
I appreciate that recommendation.
You know what, Shaleene? That's good. I like it. It's a smooth dry, you guys. So if you normally don't like a dry wine, actually I would recommend this because it's not as dry as you think it would. And if I say smooth dry one more time, I know you guys are going to be like, shut up, Erica.
So, specialty of the night.
Yeah.
We decided to do something a little different and reach out to our listeners and allow them to kind of ask us questions, come up with topics, things that they want to hear from us.
Yeah.
Kind of turn the tables.
I know.
So actually, surprisingly, we had quite a few people.
We did. I was actually, honestly, when Brooke called me and said, hey, I think we need to, do this for this week's episode. I was like, okay. And I had threw it out there and I was like, okay, how are we going to make a full episode of people asking us questions?
Right.
And honestly, you guys, you came through.
I'm telling you what, I was shocked. Between
yeah.
Facebook and Instagram, it was a hoot reading these.
And so I know like Brooke had gotten a couple that I haven't read and I had gotten a couple that she hadn't read. And I made sure like if once I like read the question, I didn't think about what I would answer.
Yeah. Because same here. I was actually typing it up. But
Perfect.
I mean, there was one that stuck out to me that I know I'm just going to have trouble answering.
Oh,
so
I'm sure. I'm probably going to have some that I'm like, all right. Well, no better time than now. Let's go.
Now, all right. I'm going to pick the first one. First one is going to go to Awesome Ducknet. Okay, that was her profile name. Do you want to tell me your real name?
Oh, that's our cousin Audrey Blanzy. I love you, Audrey. So yeah, Brooke's like, I'm awesome.
Like, yeah.
I said no.
I wrote down everyone's name from like Facebook that came up. So yeah, if it's just not like your real name, I apologize. I didn't go deeper to really find that out.
It's all right.
So okay, so she had 3 questions. So one of them was, what is our favorite all-time meal?
Favorite all-time meal?
Right.
Oh my goodness. I have so many. I love tacos. I love Mexican food. But I just love a good taco.
My gosh.
I love tacos.
Now you say that, it's giving me an idea of what I love.
Okay.
And that's a good wet burrito from Tijuana Flats.
What the hell's Tijuana Flats?
Tijuana Flats is a restaurant in Florida.
Oh.
Based in Florida.
Florida.
And it is a wet burrito. So it's basically a burrito in a bowl, and then you get it nice and wet.
Oh.
With some cheese.
With some cheese on it.
Some red sauce, and it's to die for.
Okay.
So, I mean, man. It's
But
between that and then, like, literally, I really do like Thanksgiving dinner.
Thanksgiving dinner is good. You know what though? I will say my mom. So all right, I love tacos.
Yeah.
But like if I had to go with like my mom, mom, I need you to make me. I believe people call them glumpkies, but we just call them stuffed cabbage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Like Joey hates cabbage, so we never have it. But I love that meal. I love it. Growing up, I would ask for it for like my birthday.
Yeah.
That would be my dinner.
Wow.
So yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah, like that's a hard one. That is such a hard one.
Okay. What was your favorite movie as a kid?
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Yep. Oh my God, my mom,
Yeah.
she said, because it was VHS back then.
Yep.
She's like, I would literally go and rewind it just so you can watch it again.
This is, I had 2. I was big on Beauty and the Beast. I was a big Beauty and the Beast girl. But the other one, I was obsessed with the Olsen twins.
Okay. I remember
and they
watching
came out with movies.
Yeah.
And I was obsessed with them. I wanted to hang out with them. I wanted to dress like them.
I mean,
all right. What is your favorite kind of chip and pop?
Well, my favorite pop, you guys know, is Diet Coke.
And that's my favorite.
And well, but like Audrey said, because Audrey brought me this when the baby was born, McDonald's Diet Coke. I don't know. I think they put like crack in it. I don't know what it is.
No, they do.
Because
I mean, not a
McDonald's
real crack, but
Diet Coke tastes
amazing.
Tastes glorious. What was
See,
the other question? What's my favorite chip?
Oh.
All right, salt and vinegar or the dill.
Oh my God. No, see, you lost me at the dill. But I do like the salt and vinegar. Yes. I do love. Mm-hmm. But I think my favorite chip would have to be Doritos, the ranch Doritos.
Can I be honest? I can't. Ever since my pregnancy, I cannot stand those.
Oh, really?
I can't do the Cooler Ranch.
Oh.
I mean, ugh.
No, you had a bad experience with them.
Yeah. Oh. But you know what, though? A lot of people Joey loves Cooler Ranch.
Well, you know what? I'll continue to eat them for you.
You guys, we just pointed at each other like 12 times in a row. Yeah. I don't know why. We just pointed at each other.
I felt like my hand really just smacked you. Okay. All right. Moving on.
Oh, thanks, Odds.
Moving on. Okay. All right. The next one is coming from Jessica Ayat. What places have you traveled to that you would recommend people visit?
Oh, I know. Oh my God. I feel like I keep going first in front of you.
I like it.
Valentine Imperial in Riviera Maya, Mexico.
Oh, wow.
It was honestly, it was so beautiful. It was so nice. Mm-hmm. It was our favorite all-inclusive. It's an all-inclusive resort.
Right.
Oh my God, Joey and I, that was our first out of the country trip. And it was just beautiful. It was amazing. I was scared as hell. I've never been out of the country, and I never felt unsafe. And it was just so beautiful. And Joey and I just had fun. I mean, this was before kids, before marriage.
Right.
And literally, I mean, all we did was drink all day in the pool.
Yep.
Take a nap and go drink all night. And it was but it was fun. It was relaxing
and beautiful.
I like that.
Yes,
that would be mine.
Okay, I think I have two.
Okay,
so. One would also be I think it's out of the country.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Grand Cayman. I
don't think that's America.
I don't know. I took a cruise ship there.
You know what's sad is you're asking someone who
doesn't know north from south.
No.
Okay. Grand Cayman. We went on this excursion, and this boat took us out into the middle of the ocean. Mm-hmm. And in the middle of the ocean, there's this sandbar. Mm-hmm. It's the weirdest thing, okay? Because you look around you, and it's just ocean.
Okay.
And you're standing in water that's basically up to your waist. Mm-hmm. And you are surrounded by stingrays.
Oh, cool.
And I got to hold one. And she was a mom. She was expecting, and she
and they were
hugged
nice?
me. Yes. Stingrays are not aggressive unless they literally feel like they're in danger. Then they will use their stingers. They won't do it because they only have one stinger. Once they use it, that's it. So they don't just go
for the rest of their life.
Yes. So they don't just go and use it.
They don't just use it on anyone.
They don't use it and abuse it. Okay, they use it when they gotta.
Oh, but that's cool. That's a really cool experience.
We went with our friends, and I kid you not, I stood there holding this animal, and I cried. I was sobbing.
Oh God,
because I thought it was the most beautiful thing in the world. I'm like, I'm bringing my mom here one day. Okay,
this is amazing. All right,
it was beautiful. But the other place nearby, I think it's called Tequamanon Falls.
Tequamanon Falls. That's not nearby. Isn't that up in Michigan?
Well, we're in Michigan, so I mean, it's better than going out of the country.
Oh, nearby. I thought you meant nearby a Grand.
No. In Michigan. It might be in the UP. I'm not 100% sure.
It's in the up.
Okay, when Corey and I were dating, he took me there, and there was this beautiful walk. It was during autumn. It was this beautiful walk all the way back, and this beautiful waterfall was there. And it was the first waterfall I'd ever seen, but it was just like majestic. It was you didn't even know it was there.
Okay.
It was very
I've
cool.
Never been.
And I think it's by the pictured rocks too.
Okay.
So we saw those too, but either way, cool spots.
All right.
Okay. That went a little longer, Jess. Sorry. Okay. What is something you can't live without? And I think we need to take family and our children out of the picture. Let's talk about.
Okay, I was gonna say
what
I feel like that's the easy right? Like family, you can't
think outside that box.
Oh my God, you guys, I can't live without. Holy shit!
I know.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
What?
My guitar, my music.
Okay. Oh,
I can't live without it.
I was like going in the direction of food,
Quarantine's got us.
Okay.
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 Right.
All right. I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna sound awful, and you guys are all gonna hate me, and it's fine. Mascara.
You know what?
I tell you what, I won't do up my face.
But if you have mascara on.
Because you know why? I had one time I had someone tell me I look like I have really squinty eyes.
Really?
And ever since then, I will always make sure if I go out in public, I have mascara on because I think it opens my eyes.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way about myself. If I don't have anything else on, but I have mascara, I feel like good. And I feel set.
If I'm almost out, like you bet your bottom dollar, I will make sure I get.
You were at that store.
New. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I was at the store.
You were buying bulk mascara.
So yeah, you guys, that might sound very.
No, it's a good one. I didn't think that way.
I was thinking food, but then I was like, I better not.
All right. Shaleene Mayo.
Oh, hey.
Hello, Shaleene. Did you ladies grow up wanting to be mamas your whole life, or did it miraculously change one day?
I didn't.
Right.
I did not want kids. I think, yeah. I always say, like, I'm living the life I didn't think I wanted.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, I did not. I didn't think I wanted kids. And, when I married Joey, that changed.
Yeah. I always pictured myself down the road being a mom.
Yeah.
I just always foresaw it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have kids of my own one day. You know, I just always wanted the family, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, Kelly Pohl. When you can have me time, what is your favorite thing to do?
Shit.
What's me time? No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Me time.
Just kidding.
Take a bubble bath and drink in that bubble bath with no interruptions.
That's nice.
And go shopping without the baby.
Shopping.
Like especially, I'm going to say that right now too, because we're in quarantine and TJ Maxx has been closed and I need it.
Oh, I'm missing Express.
Oh, I love Express.
I'm missing
What's
it.
funny, you know what? I have like 20 different gift cards to Express right now.
I'll take them off your hands.
No. But I miss Express. I miss I miss shopping, and I like me time shopping and be able to take my time shopping.
Yes, not feeling rushed.
Not feeling
Same.
rushed. Before I was pregnant, I was doing yoga. That was I miss that.
Yep.
I miss that big time. But I'm like, when the hell am I supposed to do that?
Yeah.
There's no way.
I know. It's tough to get that time.
So those are 3 things.
3 things you do. See, I can't do the bubble bath. I'm too tall. So now my body, like all my body doesn't go in the tub, and it angers me that my knees get cold. Or like,
I mean, we need a bigger tub
I'm
too.
not completely settled inside my tub, so it irritates me. So it's like everything has to take a turn getting warm.
Yeah.
I can't. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's not my me time. My me time consists, I have 3 things. Shopping is a definite yes. I like being able to go down to Partridge Creek, take my time, wander it up, what I see, maybe get a cookie, I don't know, Starbucks, just do my thing.
Yeah. Alone.
Like,
I love my girlfriends, but I don't want you to go either.
Can you just stay home? Or obviously play guitar and sing. I like doing that. I like learning new songs. And then working out. I enjoyed having my hour where I would get away. I'd go work out, come back, and feel like refreshed. So those are some of our me times. She had a question. So many moms worry about so much, which we know. What would you say has been your biggest specific worry throughout motherhood?
Wow. Mine's weird. I've always had a worry, a fear of someone taking Joseph from me in the middle of the night. Because I'll tell you this, when we took him home from I'll never forget this. When we took him home, when we were finally able to, after 5 days of him being in the hospital without us not there, 6 days.
Right.
When we got the call, we ran up there, and I'll never forget the nurse. I had him in his car seat, right, which is the scariest thing because he's this little baby,
little
so
peanut.
I have him all set up. I have him in his going home outfit, and I'm crying but happy, blah, blah, blah. She says to me, oh, make sure you cover his face with a blanket because you just don't know who's around here and who would try to take your baby.
What?
And that stuck with me.
What?
The nurse said that. And I think
creepy.
Obviously, and then I'm like, well, you work here, so you know more than I do.
Yeah.
And then, so ever since then, like, to this day, he's going to be 10 months. To this day, I watch his monitor like a hawk.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So Kelly, this is a tough question for me because I too also struggle with that same fear that you have, which is someone kidnapping my child, someone taking them. I mean, honestly, I kid you not, the past 3 weeks, I get up in the middle of the night and I check my kids' rooms and it'll be about 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why I'm subconsciously getting up, but something's making me feel weird and I need to look.
Yep. I'm right there with you, Brooke.
But another one, and I know it probably drives Corey crazy, but I am kind of like the hovering parent, especially when, I don't know, Miles has got it a little more together. He's aware of his surroundings a little bit more. I mean, I still watch him like a hawk, but Finley and Avery, I'm a little more like, I'm worried that they're going to get hurt or riding their bikes. Like, careful, someone might drive out of their driveway and not see you. Or like, I'm constantly telling them, don't go too far. Don't do this. Don't do that. Cause like, I'm just scared. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want to lose you. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to like, you know what I mean? Like I think of all these crazy things that could happen. Yeah. So it's such a tough question, but I think honest to God, you in parenthood and motherhood, you will worry about everything one time at least.
Yes. And
I mean, in the beginning,
create situations do you do this? This is so weird, you guys. I create situations in my head. Okay. Like I just cut up that tomato. The baby woke up, so I went to get him. But what if the knife falls on the floor and then I trip and then the baby gets on the floor and the baby... Yeah. Like I make up these situations and I'm like, what, Erica?
But I think that's our pre-instinct is like, that's our mothering instinct of like worry. It's like, okay, I don't want that to happen. So you're making a conscious effort to make sure it doesn't happen. Yeah. You know, I totally get it. But yeah, there are so many worries. So many. What's the most rewarding part to being a mom? Oh, and that's a tough one too.
That's a tough one. The most rewarding, Joseph is starting to like stand up, right? And, pull himself up and watching him figure life out. Yeah. Even at a 10-month-old. Yeah. Watching him learn things. We do this thing now where we roll the ball back and forth. And when I go, yay, he gets so excited. Aww. So to watch him just learn things and figure this life out and get excited for himself when he sees mom and dad get excited for him. Yeah. That's very rewarding.
I would agree with that statement. Watching your kids hit their milestones, it is rewarding. It's rewarding as for Corey and I as parents to go, wow, look at them go, Yep. I also feel like, and some may be like, oh, it's not about having your child be a good child, right? But when we're in social situations and I witness my child using their manners or being kind and showing generosity and sharing and doing all these things, like for me, I always hoped and tried and prayed and worked hard to make good humans. Yeah. That's my goal at the end of the day, is just to have respectful humans. And I feel like I'm constantly drilling them and I feel bad about it, but it's like, okay, what do you say? What do you say? And I don't know, that's just kind of, no offense. I've just seen a lot of shithead kids and I'm like, you aren't going to be one of them.
Well, and how often is it where you don't hear the thank yous from adults?
Right. And it's like, okay, you weren't parented. Yeah. Honestly. And that might sound shallow of me, but it's true.
No, so I get it.
I don't know. I guess Corey and I both have always worked to make sure that they have their manners implemented and that they understand, to be kind to other people and to be kind to themselves. And so when I see it happening, it's very rewarding for me to go, wow, I think we're doing something right. I'm not saying they're perfect by any means, but yeah, when
they're still going to be kids.
Oh yeah. But when you have those milestones of things you see that you've, tried to encourage them to do, it's really, really nice. So I think that would be mine. Okay. Aaron Van Bell
Yes.
Hi,
Erin.
Hi, Erin. She had a few. Tell us about your 20s.
Oh.
My goodness. My 20s.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'll tell you what my 20s consisted of. My 20s consisted of me working on finding myself, meeting Corey, the love of my life, and getting married, and being pregnant and raising children.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All of my 20s.
Yeah.
All of my 20s. That's what I did.
You did a lot in your 20s.
I was pregnant most of my 20s.
Shit. I don't know.
Isn't that crazy to think about?
It is crazy to think about.
I was pregnant
flipping crazy
or
to
raising
think
a
about.
child, pregnant or raising a child, or pregnant or raising a child.
Oh, my God. In your 20s?
All my 20s.
God.
I know.
Wow.
I know. It's wild. But
That
that's
is crazy.
That's what I was doing. Oh, I mean, obviously
But
I was.
now in your 30s, you get to enjoy everything and sit back and watch it.
But I also, I tackled dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did a lot of cool things. I went on some great trips.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it was a pretty wild ride in my 20s.
Well,
I have
good.
to say.
I
All
love
right.
it.
Okay, go
No,
on.
I like your 20s. Mine was, oh, my.
Oh.
Can you repeat the question just one more time?
Tell me about your 20s. The roaring 20s.
You guys, I went out a lot.
Heck yeah.
I drank and I did what Erica wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked in retail a lot, but I was the manager of a couple stores, assistant manager.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was making pretty good money
for
my 20s.
Yeah.
That I did what Erica wanted to do, when Erica wanted to do it.
I
And
like
then
that.
I met Joey, and then he was our first few years together. We're drinking buddies.
Mm-hmm.
We are buddies. We are friends. And that's one thing I love about like Joey and myself.
Yes.
Is we are buddies. We're friends.
Right.
So yeah, that's what we did. You
Yep.
know, we got an apartment together. We went on a couple vacations, and we kind of got things out of our system.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then I became pregnant at 30.
Right.
So yeah, 20s, Erica just
Lived it up.
because as I said before, like when I was younger, I would go to the occasional party, but I didn't really start drinking until 21, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, that's 20s.
20s. They were wild.
Yep.
They were wild 20s.
But I also feel like I did get a lot of it out of my system, if
Do
that
you?
makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I can agree with that because I find myself, I wasn't a huge drinker by any means. In high school, I didn't really do that. I was more of like the straight-laced, you do this, you do that, you shouldn't do that, whatever. And then obviously 19 hit, and then my boyfriend and I would go over to Canada quite a bit.
Okay, yeah.
And that was fun.
You know what? I should say we did Canada. We didn't do it a lot.
Yeah.
But we did it.
Yeah.
And I was all about hanging out with my girlfriends.
Yeah.
I will say that. I have a pretty close-knit friends.
Yeah.
And I was more about hanging out with them. I really didn't want a serious relationship. Even when I first had met Joey.
Right.
I was not ready
Yeah.
for anything serious.
See, I was the complete opposite of you.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was always in like a relationship of some sort.
Yeah, that was not me at all.
Yeah.
I didn't want that.
Opposites.
Not that I was out being a slutty butt, but
No, you were enjoying your
I
time.
was enjoying myself. Yeah.
That's great. She had two other questions.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was, tell us about your career.
Oh, okay. So basically everyone always asks, Erica, what do you do? So that's why there was a long pause. Because basically, all right, I work, I'm not allowed to say the name of it.
That's okay. How about we just say what your job description is?
Okay. So I started off helping, we get shipments coming in and out of Canada, in and out of Mexico. Mm-hmm. I basically help that process along, working with customs.
Right.
So, but now I actually have a new position where it's more of a reports, kind of looking over what has
come through
come
or whatever.
through,
Yeah.
and fixing the issues if there has been.
Okay.
So I that's a recent
Change.
promotion,
Yeah.
if you want to say that I've actually. So
Nice.
yeah.
See, yours is a little more intense than mine.
Oh, Brooke, it's okay.
I get up in the morning.
Hey, being a mom is
diapers. No.
Oh, I just said that.
The F-bomb. That came out.
Is that my first time ever saying that on here?
That got real. No. No. I mean, I feel like I have plenty of titles throughout my day. Obviously, I'm a stay-at-home parent, so I do quite a few things, a lot of different things. And then I also homeschool my children. So I get to play teacher. So I do all of those things. And then I make money playing music and that's what I do. And then I have this and I put my love into this. So
and Brooke works her fanny off on this. I do have to give her a shout out.
Thanks.
You know, Brooke does a lot of,
so sweet.
We try not to edit anything. When you guys hear it, is usually how it is, but she takes out some of like the longer gaps or whatever. So Brooke works her butt off on this podcast.
I try.
She really does. So shout out to Brooke on that.
And then thank you.
You're welcome.
And then I work with Corey. I mean, we do our cheer company
you help
together.
him with a lot of that.
Yeah, I'm kind of like his secretary. I am an all over the place person. So that's us. Okay, last question from her. Tell us about your wedding day.
Oh, God.
Our wedding day.
My wedding day, our wedding day. It was just, you go first. I've gone first on like all of them.
Okay, our wedding day. We got married in Las Vegas. So a majority of our family and friends went out there. So there's probably like 50 people that went out for us. I had my mom and my friend Heather and my friend Jordan stand up with me. And then Corey and his best friend Damon. That was kind of our bridal party. And we got married at Caesar's Palace. And that day, I remember, so I took hair extensions with me because I wanted to have my hair long. And I had sewn them myself. I had done the hair myself because I wanted it thicker and I wanted to do it myself. And I remember that morning getting up, I showered and I was going to put my hair extensions in before I went to go get my hair done. And I went to go put them in and I had sewn the clips on backwards.
Oh, Brooke.
Right. And I was livid.
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding me right now? So anyways, my girls, they were like, it's not a big, like, we're just going to do our own hair. So they didn't get their hair done. I gave them the option, but they ended up doing their own hair and I did my mom's. And then it was like 102 degrees out and I was running late for my hair appointment. So,
oh my,
no lie, I ran through Caesar's all the way over to Bailey's.
Oh my God.
All by myself
Are you
with wet
serious?
hair, no makeup, and like barely anything.
Were people staring at you?
Oh yeah, I think they thought I was like running from someone.
Yeah.
And anyways, I got over there and the girl, she did my hair. I showed her the picture that I wanted and she did not do what I wanted. Oh, and it was super like tight and it didn't look right. And my dad goes, oh, you look like you're like going to junior prom. And I'm like,
so did you take it out?
Not it. So, well, I said to her, I'm like, can you please, like, this isn't it. Can you please? And she goes, no, I have to go get my son. And I was like, are you kidding me? So I fled from Bailey's. I ran back to my hotel. I got all the way back there and I took everything out.
Oh, bro.
And I curled a
little
little bit.
Did you pay her?
My dad did. Yeah. He thought I looked pretty. So he was like, I'll pay her. I don't know. You did good.
Yeah.
But I got back over there. I took all my hair out. I curled a couple of pieces I could. I threw on my dress and we got down there and I just remember walking out with my dad and it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see it set up. I wasn't a part of that. Like there was candles and there was flowers and like I didn't see any of that. So when I walked out, everything was just new to me. Yeah. And all of my family sitting there and seeing Corey standing there and Damon holding Miles and it was like
that's so sweet.
So I think I cried the whole time. I sobbed the whole way up, which I'm sure people thought like, oh no, she doesn't want to do it. But like I was just so, yeah, I was ugly crying. And anyways, it was a beautiful ceremony. And then we had a really cool reception up at Joe's, which was a restaurant in Caesars. And we had a reception dance floor. And it was really, really great. It was. And then at the very end, when we were leaving to go to our limo, we made it onto the Vegas Cop Show. So that was cool. That really set it up. So
nice.
Yeah, we were like, celebs for a hot minute.
Like, hello.
Us walking to the car in our tux and our dress, that ended the show for them. So I
love it.
Hey,
that's hilarious.
So,
oh my God, too funny.
Anyways, okay, all right. So Erica, your turn.
Our wedding day was so fun. I felt like we had I had fun. Mm-hmm. I was out on the dance floor all night.
Oh yeah.
And that's exactly where I wanted to be. Joey was sick on our wedding day, so I felt bad for him. So he had taken so much Dayquil, and he sent flowers to my room as I was getting ready, and I just remember bawling, and all of my girls are bawling, and I had a lot of family. I had a lot of love around me. Mm-hmm. All day.
Yep.
And it was amazing. Joey's family is so loving. Our day was just, we were surrounded by so many people who loved us that I just loved our day. My favorite thing about our wedding, and people always laugh at me, is my dress.
Oh yeah. It was beautiful.
I wore a pink dress, you guys. Not like a pink dress. It was very light pink.
Yes.
And, I love that dress more than anything. I will never let it go.
And I share that because I too wore a colorful wedding dress.
Did you?
Yeah.
I love that. Well, it's funny. I had put on a white dress and, I walked out and my mom teared up. My sister teared up, blah, blah, blah. But when I came out in that pink dress, we were all bawling.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I bawled when you walked down the aisle. You were beautiful.
Well, you know how you said you ugly cried?
Oh.
Awesome. Audrey has a picture of me ugly crying as I'm walking down the aisle.
Pulling a Kim K.
Bad crying. But it wasn't because I was sad. I was just so.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing. And you know what? I'll never forget. I don't even know. My father-in-law doesn't even know this. I turned around and I saw him crying.
Aww.
And that meant a lot.
World.
I mean, obviously, I knew he had said, I support this. I love you, blah, blah, blah. You've been like a daughter-in-law. But our wedding day, honestly, was fun.
Yeah, it was.
And that was very important to Joey and I.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. And
it was great.
You know what? One thing, and I'll suggest this to anyone. I didn't think of it. It was actually Joey's idea. Joey, we were dancing and he pulled me aside and he goes, hey, come here. And I thought, I don't know what he wanted. But he's like, just look at this. Take it all in.
Aww.
Take in all these people are here for us. All these people are here supporting us. And look how much fun they're having. And we just sat there and watched people for about 5 minutes.
Aww.
And that, I'm so glad Joey thought of that because I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
And that was really amazing. And I won't forget that moment either.
Yeah. That's a really beautiful moment.
Yeah, it was. It was very beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
Love's in the air now.
But can I be honest?
Yeah.
Joey and I both agree if we had to do it again, we'd go away.
Yeah. Seriously.
I'm like, we'd go to a beach and say, listen, if you can make it cool, if not, that's fine.
It's too bad it's that
And
day.
I'd still have my pink dress.
Oh, yeah. It was a beautiful dress. It really was. Okay. Jennifer Hollenbeck.
Okay.
She asked me a question, actually. Mm-hmm. Do you still want to work on your own music career?
Oh.
Absolutely. I mean, music is always going to be a big part of me. So I will always be pushing forward, gigging out at some point, doing these things.
Yeah.
Just further it.
I remember one of these podcasts, you were like, okay, tomorrow I have a gig. And so, yeah, she definitely still keeps going with her music. And I've asked her, hey, can you learn this song? I need you to learn it. Thank you.
No, I love music. It will always be a passion. It always will be a thing that I will strive for. So yeah, I'm sure there's many more musical things to come for me. Okay, guys, this ended up being way super longer than we planned.
Yes, it was. But that's awesome. And I was so happy to see all the questions roll in from not only family and friends, but listeners. And that was really cool, just from different states and to hear what you guys wanted to know. And we really appreciate that.
We do appreciate it. And so therefore, we could not fit this whole segment into one. So we decided to make it a 2-part series. So you're going to have to tune in next week.
Yep, to figure out what other questions and what we answered.
And some are quite interesting and crazy.
They are. So, yes, tune in next week for part 2 of
Uncorked Mamas
listener
edition, question edition.
Well, we'll come up with a better name.
We'll figure that out.
Give us some time. Enjoy, you guys. We'll talk to you next week.
Bye.